Hello and welcome to Happy Wine Guy TV. I'm the Happy Wine Guy, and tonight I'm joined by my usual pet guest, Craig Adcock from BellyUpBarbecue.com. Hello, Craig.
Hello, Andy.
Well, tonight, guess what? We're drinking wine.
Fortified?
Why not?
Exactly.
So, for our fans out there in Happy Wine Guy TV land, tonight we're having port.
Bell.
Non-vintage port. And it's not unusual that they would not have a vintage on it, but port, as you might guess or not guess, is from Portugal. Portugal is a country next to Spain. They're famous for making port. Port is a fortified wine, which means that it is
Fortified.
with
Sugar.
alcohol.
Damn! I
So
missed
they
that one
did
every
some
time.
wine and then they put alcohol in it too. And they did it back in the day to make it as a preservative. Back then when people couldn't really drink water, so they drank wine because water was bad. Wine was even better for you and it made you happier.
As well as the transportation aspect, when they used to go down the Douro River in Portugal, and they would actually take the barrels of the cask of port and take them down to deliver to the happy townspeople.
To the English mostly.
Yeah, that's true.
The
If
English,
they can get around that damn channel.
the English were the big consumers of port, and
Out of black and white TV.
when you see the names of famous port houses like Ware's, and there's a few other, and they look very British. That's because the British bought them way back in the world, so
Good to know.
they don't have a Spanish or Portuguese name. So we've just got just a little bit of a pour, not a full wine glass, because this is fortified. It's either before or more likely an after dinner drink.
It's very, very thick.
It gets thick and brandy-ish. So we're just gonna smell this.
It's a smaller bottle, which makes sense because usually ports are thick and fortified, and you don't need the bigger bottle.
And they do get to be expensive. So
Yeah.
this bottle may be $40, but it's only a half of a normal wine bottle. It's a $3.75, $7.50, because ports take a long time to make. They're generally aged 10, 15, 20 years. They will sometimes be labeled that on the bottle, and so time costs money. This is from California, from a winemaker named Anthony Bell, and from the region of Lodi, which is a little bit inland, but has been known for making a lot better grapes and better wines. And they made their port, and we've seen some Zinfandel ports that are sweet and stuff like that. Bell has gone and made this port out of the strictly traditional Portuguese grapes that you would most normally associate with port coming from, like Touriga Nacional, Soiseau,
Yep, Touriga,
Tintacao.
true. Suzao,
Said that.
Alvareja.
Oh yeah, Alvarenja. That's
Yeah, and
hard to say.
Tintacao.
So yeah, well let's sip it. Let's
Yeah.
quit talking.
So it's fun.
See what's happening.
But they've gone.
And you don't want to take a big swirl, or a big sip.
Yeah, you are not going to chug this one.
Oh wow, this is cool.
Okay, so I thought this would be highly alcoholic, and it's not. You get a
No.
little bit of heat, but it is like candied, like candied wine with sugar-coated candied nuts and walnuts, and some like dried berries in there. I don't know if it's cranberries or yams
Almost-
or something.
I get kind of like a little burnt bronze caramelization, but not like a caramel corn.
That's the nutty thing coming through.
It's so neat, and the fruit is very subdued. You definitely get some kind of the black fruit at the very high pitch of the tasting notes, but it's cool. The nuttiness is definitely there.
I get a lot of the
It's not
caramelized nutty thing.
Is it an almond? It's not really a pecan, but it's kind of almond-esque. I'm digging it.
It's like walnut, but like a walnut husk.
Nice.
The husk of the
Nice.
walnut.
Not the green part at all. This is like ready to eat, and husk
Yeah,
walnut.
like
This
a,
is
full, a
really,
fully
really
mature
cool.
walnut. Yeah, and okay, so now you're thinking, okay, Happy Wine likes wine, why are you drinking port? Well, at the end of the day, or at the end of an evening of several courses of meals, it's a nice transition where you're going to have maybe a dessert. In a traditional French way, you're going to have cheese as dessert, not
Very
like
nice.
chocolate. Although chocolate would probably work with this. Or
Chocolate would play well.
some kind of nutty
blue
tort
cheese
thing.
would play well here.
Yeah.
Some very pungent blue.
Yeah. And this is it's frosting on the cake to a dinner when you get to have different wines throughout and you finish with port. And this is still walnuts to me. It's
It's a nice high hat. But it's beautiful.
It's pleasant. It's tasty. It doesn't offend in any way with any alcohol like that. It's candied happiness right here.
So the alcohol, fortified has to be 17, 18%.
Probably.
So yeah, but the alcohol doesn't burn your nose. It doesn't. It plays so freaking well, and this.
I think I can recommend this one.
I would definitely recommend this. If you can get it, please get it. A little bit of walnuts, maybe some toasted pecans,
Yeah.
maybe a little bit of paprika or the heat.
Like dried rose petals and
Ooh, nice.
yeah, things that have kind of gotten some late honey on them.
I was thinking honey and cayenne with the pecans,
Yeah.
and it would just play so well. It would pop. It would be so great here. So,
It's nice to sit by itself too.
and yeah, all by itself in a glass.
Thanks for tuning in to Happy Wine Guy TV. I'm Happy Wine Guy.
Craig Adcock,
BellyUpBarbecue.com. We'll see you next time.
salute.
Wish you
Wish
were
you were
here.
here. Cheers.